Hey guys, this is Aggi, that's A-double-G-I with drums Bonedo, and in this video we'll talk about recording the EFNOTE Pro series. So we'll take a look at the internal recording function, we'll see how multi-channel recording over USB works, and we'll also take a quick look at MIDI recording. Enjoy! So let's start with the internal recording function. This is a great choice for recording yourself while practicing. So if you have an idea for a groove or a fill, you can use this as some sort of an audio notepad just to remember things. Now on the home screen, tap the recording widget, then select one of up to 15 tracks, hit record to arm the track, and then obviously hit record again to start recording. An interesting aspect here is that internal recording is actually based on MIDI data. So it's not recording the actual sounds, but only the information about when you hit a pad and how hard you hit it. That also means that you can change the tempo after the fact or edit sounds or even use a different kit for playback. You cannot include external audio sources into recording though. So if you're playing along with a song on your phone, this function will only record the drums. Now there's no way to export recordings either, but, and here's where it gets interesting, when you start playback, the track isn't only sent to your headphones, it also runs through the analog outputs of the stage box, and it's played out over USB too. So it is possible to turn these recordings into real multitracks in your computer. So let's see how USB recording works. Of course, you'll need a computer and recording software. For this, I'm using a Windows laptop and Cubase, but you can use any DAW that supports multitrack recording. On Windows, you'll also need to download and install the ASIO driver from the EFNOTE website. Then, simply connect your computer via the USB port on the top panel of the stage box, and in your software, pick the EFNOTE Pro driver. And once you've done that, the stage box works as an audio interface with 12 inputs. Now, when creating an audio track in Cubase, you can assign these 12 inputs to your track. And this is going to be similar in any DAW like Pro Tools or Logic or anything. So the next question is, which instrument of your drum kit is routed to which channel in your computer? And the answer is very simple. The USB input channels always follow your bus assignment in the module, and the default assignment is labeled right here on the stage box. So that's kick on channel 1, snare on channel 2, then whichever toms you're using, then a stereo channel for the cymbals and the hi-hats. So what you need to do now is create a track for each channel and assign the inputs accordingly. I already did that here, and then all that's left to do is press record and start playing. Now, of course, it is possible to make changes to the bus assignment. Just open the menu and go to Bus Assign, and here you can set the bus for each drum and cymbal. But keep in mind, this will also affect the routing of your analog outputs, and actually for recording, the default assignment is perfectly fine. Now maybe you want to record only a stereo mix of the drums. In that case, you can go to Bus Outputs, and then that's important to the USB screen, and then you can assign the main mix to the first two channels. Now the main mix is what you hear in your headphones by default. And if you're wondering what the bus mix is, you should check out my video on the EFNOTE Pro on stage, where I'm going deeper into routing. The link should be somewhere up there. Now another handy feature is bus gain. EFNOTE uses very conservative levels on buses, so if you feel like your recordings are too low, you can boost each bus by 6 dB here. Again, this will also affect your analog outputs, so keep that in mind. Now, with the EFNOTE Pro set up as an audio interface, your DAW playback should automatically run through the module, so if you're recording with a playback or with a click, you'll hear that in your headphones. Now to adjust the volume of that DAW playback, open the volume screen and select the icon with the laptop. Now it goes without saying that you can also record the EFNOTE Pro using the analog connections. And this means using a lot of XLR cables. This is useful when recording live with other musicians because then you will need additional inputs for the other instruments. Now, yet another option to record with the EFNOTE Pro is, of course, using MIDI and a VST software like EasyDrummer or Superior Drummer or Addictive Drums, you name it. The good news is, by connecting your computer via USB, you're almost there. In Cubase, all you need to do is create an instrument track. I'll select EasyDrummer here and choose the EFNOTE Pro drums as MIDI input. So now the kit is sending MIDI data over USB, then EasyDrummer or whatever you're using is playing the sounds, and the audio is coming back the same way over USB so that you can hear it in your headphones. Now in this setup, you'll still hear the internal sounds in your headphones, and to deactivate that, go to Settings, find MIDI Local Control, and turn it off. Now there are some more things to talk about, like latency and MIDI mapping, but these are definitely topics for another video. So that's all about recording the EFNOTE Pro series. I hope the video was helpful, and if so, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now this is one of 4 video tutorials in the EFNOTE Pro series, so be sure to check out the other ones as well. Bye.